what's up? It's Ascher. So today I bring you the everyday masculine makeup tutorial. This is aimed at individuals who have more feminine features by nature. So if you're someone who looks super masculine or whatever, you probably have a lot more leeway. You can do more things like, you know, fucking highlights and glitter and shit. And you can still get away with looking super masculine, but a lot of people don't have that privilege. So this tutorial is really just like some basics that will have you still looking masculine, but you can still look clean and put together, hide your blemishes and stuff. And obviously there's a little bit of contouring to help accentuate any features that you have and make them look a little bit more squared off, a little bit more traditionally masculine looking. So there's nothing crazy, no cream contouring in this. Cream contour is a realm that I've dabbled with, but I'm not a master at by any means, and being a pale person, I'm sure you've all heard this struggle. Every cream product on the fucking market is orange, so I have a tough time with cream contour just because I can't practice because I don't have a product that doesn't just look like shit because of the color. So yeah, if you're better than me and you know colors that work for really pale people, cream-wise, let me know. Fuck, what else was I gonna say? I use a lot of high-end products in this. There are drugstore products that work just as good. And in the bio of this video, I will link everything I use, as well as like some extra crap that you might be interested in. And next to all the high-end products, if I know of a dupe for it, I'll list it or link it or whatever. If I don't know a dupe for the product, then I won't have anything next to it, but if you notice that, and you notice that I don't have a dupe for it, or if that no one's talked about it or whatever, please feel free to share in the comments for everyone else and stuff. And for me too, because I'm always looking for cheaper shit. Anyway, yeah, without further ado, I hope you enjoy the tutorial, and I hope you learned something. Hey guys, what's up? So step one is to ignore the backdrop here. I was going through some test runs and the blanket wasn't big enough, and obviously you can see behind me. Anyway, clip up your hair if you have to, just like that, and cleanse your face. I use the Cetaphil Cleanser for sensitive skin. Okay. This is the face brush I use. I don't use it every day, or that would like really over exfoliate my skin. But yeah, after you cleanse, it's important to moisturize. I use this one. It's just a no-name one from my old school. It puts the lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again. Once your lotion is set, you need a good primer. This shit will make a difference, and I'm using a drugstore one because I didn't want to waste my tiny MAC sample. And I'm using a Furless brush to rub all that in, or to buff it in, whatever. Yeah, don't forget that neck though. Everyone always forgets to put makeup on their neck. Oh yeah. Anyway, I use the Kat Von D concealer in the shade Light 16. Just use that to conceal anything you might want to conceal. In my case, I do some dark circles, whatever zits I have, you know, things like that. Just blemishes. I don't rub it all over. Now with another Furless brush, I'm just gonna buff that in. It is a little darker than I usually go for, but you know, I'm just gonna make it work. It's gonna be okay when I put my powder and stuff. I did this before, but put lip balm on. I'm just using this one from this old lip stain because I really liked the formulation of the chapstick. Foundation I normally use, but I'm using this old CoverGirl one today in classic Ivory. It's fucking old. Like I've had that exact packaging since like high school. Don't judge me. Yeah, so anyway, I just buffed that all over. It's like medium coverage. The Kat Von D one is a higher coverage, and my skin's alright. Well, take a break to dance and sing and stuff, but anyway. The foundation I would normally use is a little bit thicker, but my skin's alright right now. Clearly singing is important. Lastly, I gotta set it all. I'm using Airspun and translucent, but normally I just use, or well not normally, but sometimes I use the MAC one too, the MAC Studio Fix in C15. I'm just tapping my brush so that the powder settles into it instead of, you know, all over the place and buff that shit into my skin. Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Palette. I'm using the shade Lazarus. I think that's Lazarus, or no, it's Liberatus or something. I don't know. I don't have it with me, but yeah, I just really focus on chiseling out my cheekbones. The lines look harsh now, but I blend them out later. You want to make sure you do that thing where you go straight down right there where the mouth is, because that's really going to square off your face and make it look more masculine, as opposed to the more traditionally like feminine contour style that's really popular right now. And don't forget your jawline, that's also going to make you look a little bit more masculine. Yeah. Buff that shit in. the key to looking more masculine is making your features sharper. Now I'm taking a smaller furless brush in that same top color from the Kat Von D palette, and I'm using it to make my eye sockets appear a little bit more sunken. Now, masculine facial features tend to have closer set eyes and deeper set eyes, so that's really what I'm trying to go for here. Really, I'm just accentuating my already existing features. I'm not trying to transform anything, so again, if that's what you're looking for in this tutorial, sorry about it. Bring that down onto my nose a little bit, you know. Now I'm taking the NYX Taupe Blush, the NYX Blush and Taupe, and this Furless thing, the same brushes I've been using all tutorial, really. And I'm just going in on top of that because it's a little darker and a little warmer, and that shade we put down first is going to act sort of like a transition. And I'm bringing that up a little bit into my hairline and just blending it out and making sure it looks natural. You really, if you're going for masculine contouring, you know, you don't want it to look orange and obvious because you're trying to look like that's actually your facial structure, you know. Blend all that shit out. Now I'm using this NYX Micro Brow. I'm really just using the spoolie today though because I'm going to do dark green brows just for this tutorial because I've been doing brown eyebrows lately with this product if you were curious. And actually I think that's the drugstore dupe for it, so yeah. Anyway, I'm using the Sephora angled brush, and that's Blacktrack by MAC. It's just a gel eyeliner, and I'm really, here's a close-up. I'm taking that, and you've seen my eyebrow tutorials before maybe. I'm focusing on the tail of my brow, which I actually have now, and I'm really just trying to get a nice crisp sharp tail. I sort of just, you know, focus on the shape that already is there. Now, you can change it. Sometimes I go for like a little bit more of a triangular point, which is another masculine thing. You know, sharper, more angular features tend to translate more masculinely than like rounded, soft features. So anyway, I'm just filling in the tail, and then, you know, I'm going towards the front with a lighter hand, trying to get a nice gradual fade from the stark, sharp, black tail of my eyebrow to the front, which I sort of want to fade into my eye contour. And I'm just blended that in. As you can see, I spend the most time on my eyebrows out of my entire face, pretty much. It's just a back and forth game. And that's one eyebrow done. Well, not done, but now I'm going to press some dark green eyeshadow. That was Midori by Sugarpill. You can't really tell on camera, to be completely honest, but in person there is like a giant difference once you pack the green on top of the black. It becomes a really like murky, deep green, which doesn't like match the green of my hair color, but you know, I don't know, I like it. And a darker eyebrow also tends to translate more masculine too, because it tends to look a little bit more full. Anyway, I just use a little bit of a skin color toned shadow to blend it towards the front, and that's all you do for eyebrows. I'm trying to do them like me. Now I'm taking a little bit darker of a top. I didn't really get a good shot of it there for you guys, but it's just a little bit darker than the one I was using before, and I'm just re-emphasizing my eye sockets and down a little bit below my eyes. Again, this just makes the eye area look a lot, it has a lot more depth, and I think that really looks more masculine. Just blending everything out. Now I'm taking these two lighter shades and I'm using it to sort of blend the top edge of that contour out and highlight my brow bone really naturally. And now I'm going to move on to the other eye. There it is, folks. That's like my favorite brush for that area because just for my facial feature it really like works. It fits perfectly. Now I'm just taking a white from that palette, and it's like on a medium-sized Furless brush, and I'm just sort of putting that right on the tops of my cheekbones. This isn't a really specifically masculine thing, but I like to look, you know, cheekbone as fuck, and also on my nose. And my chin. Also, accentuating your jawline with the white will help bring it out too. And I'm using this other Furless brush to go into nose contour, but this is why you clean your brushes, because there was like pink stuff all over it, which you can't see, but I could see it, and it looked like shit. Anyway, I just kind of like rubbed it off really unceremoniously with my fingers, dabbed some more foundation on it with the same brush, and then I just went in with that other brush that I was using, which I should have used anyway, and then I just sort of, you know, nice straight lines. I don't do anything crazy. I cap the end of my nose off a little bit just because. I really focus on that area with my eyebrow meets my nose bridge. I want that to be as seamless as possible. Highlight my nose bridge, and there you guys have it. That's the finished look. I hope this was helpful. If this narration was like so unprofessional, I'm sorry. Alright guys, so that's the end of this tutorial, or I guess walkthrough, whatever. I hope it was helpful to some of you guys. Again, I know it's like super simple, you guys might have wanted some more, but this is honestly all I do. Please remember to like it up and subscribe and comment if you want more. Also, you gotta let me know what you want. Obviously you guys wanted this video. I got, you know, masculine makeup tutorial requested so many times. So yeah, I'm really glad that I could do this for you. Anyway, I hope you guys, I hope you guys had fun hanging out with me, and I had fun, I'll see you next time.